because I don't want to get copyright striked on the music we just played. What's up from the North Pole? Y'all capping, bro. Let's do it. I'm interested. Sounds good, Pat. Welcome. Hi from Greece. What's up? Welcome. Hey, real quick, guys, I just want to say this first and foremost. I don't always stream on my TikTok or my IG, but Monday through Friday, you will always find me on kick.com, djmoondawglive. And if you miss any of my long form content, the stream highlights, it's all on YouTube at djmoondawglive. So the same username for Kick and for YouTube. And if you really want to come through and support over there, you can, and stay connected throughout the week. Let me put this over here. Hey, we're about to go deep on this first topic, this first thing, because this is such a big issue for such a hold on, let me just put this up in IG chat right there. This is such a huge issue and problem, and we're gonna dive right into it. Let me pull it up, start the show. All right, y'all, how many of you are familiar? There we go. All right, so how many of you are familiar? Uh-oh, hold on. Let's stop that. Sorry, we're getting a little crazy with the stream there. Let me just make sure we're good. All right, we're good. We should be good. Let me check where we're at. I wish it was raining here. My car needs washed. Let's go to the... Y'all silly. All right. I think we're good. I thought the stream got a little crazy there for a second. I think we're good now. All right. All right, y'all. How many of you are familiar with Trevor Bauer? How many of you have heard that name before? Those of you that are sports enthusiasts, that are into sports, you probably are more than likely, especially if you're into baseball, you're probably familiar with his name and all that. For those of you that are not familiar with Trevor Bauer, let me give you a quick little recap of what's going on here. He was a professional Major League Baseball player, pitcher, I believe. And in 2021, a woman alleged that he did some bad things to her that involved touching and doing things and, without consent. You see where I'm going at with this, right? And as a result of that, as is the case in the current climate, which I have a fundamental problem with, where social media gets a hold of it and they judge you off of what an allegation is, he was kind of canceled, and Major League Baseball suspended him for like 194 games. That's an entire season. I believe Major League Baseball season is like 130 games. I could be wrong. Somebody can fact check me in the chat. So he gets, as the case is, any kind of allegation that involves essay and all that stuff, you get all the way out of here. You're done. So that happens to him. Today, we get an update from Trevor Bauer himself that you are going to watch in this video. And at the end of this video, if you are not outraged, and I do not care, this shouldn't be an issue along gender lines. As a human being, you should feel really mad about what's about to happen here. I did see this already, but I had to bring it back to share with you to discuss this problem. He's going to recap everything that's happened because that situation has now been resolved. So let's go ahead and play this video and take a look.
Next victim, star pitcher for the Dodgers. A text Lindsey Hill sent to a friend before she ever even met me. What should I steal? She asked another, in reference to visiting my house for the first time. The answer? Take his money. So how might that work? I'm going to his house Wednesday, she said. I already have my hooks in. You know how I roll. Then, after the first time we met, net worth is 51 mil, she said.
How is she pocket watching so hard to know how much money he has? Or at least, I mean, it is public information. These athletes have their contracts out there. It is, public knowledge, but still.
Bitch, you better secure the bag, was the response. But how is she going to do that? Need daddy to choke me out, she said. Being an absolute whore to try to get in on his 51 million, read another text.
That text right there is a great... a perfect kind of representation of a portion. Let me be clear here. A portion of subset of women that prey and hunt on wealthy men to secure the bag. I promise you, this ain't new either. I mean, this has been a thing. It's only been in recent, maybe like since 2020, when now we have terms for everything. But I promise you, this has been around for the longest time ever. You know what I'm saying? This idea of this subset of women that will, by any means necessary, go out there to lock down a guy to benefit off of what he has. And the statement right here, you know what I mean? Clear as day. Clear as day. She gonna do whatever she can to secure the bag.
Then, after the second time we met, former Padres pitcher Jacob Nix told her, "You got to get this bag." "I'll give you $50,000, Lindsay replied. Her AA sponsor asked her at one point, "Do you feel a tiny bit guilty?" "Not really," she replied. Since then, her legal team has approached me multiple times about coming to a financial settlement. But as I have done since day one, I refuse to pay her even a single cent.
Drop a bomb for the guy. Drop a bomb. All this is already coming to him for a settlement is it's legal extortion, bro. It is legal extortion. It really is legal extortion. Thank you for the hearts, man. It's legal extortion, and it's so bad, right? Especially when the person that has the allegations against them hasn't actually done that. Now they're just trying to get you to fold, get the money, and keep it moving. It's extortion, legally.
In August of 2021, Lindsay Hill's claims were heard in court. And during those legal proceedings, critical information was deliberately and unlawfully concealed from me and my legal team. Information like this video, which was taken by Lindsay Hill herself the morning after she claimed she was brutally attacked, emotionally traumatized, and desperate to get away from me.
Wow.
And now we have the metadata, so there can be no...
Hey, yo, this is a whole level of evil. How you just go, first of all, you taking pictures, like this whole thing of being in bed with someone and taking photos of them knocked out, you know what I mean, is so wrong. It's so wrong.
Dispute. It was taken mere minutes before she left my house on the morning of May 16th, 2021, without my knowledge or consent, of course. In it, you can see her lying in bed next to me while I'm sleeping, smirking at the camera without a care in the world, or any marks on her face. I think it paints a pretty clear picture of what actually happened the evening of May 15th and why the video was originally concealed from us. After hearing the evidence available to her, Judge Diana Gold-Saltman found that Lindsay Hill had misled the court. She found her claims to be materially misleading.
Bam.
She denied her request for a domestic violence restraining order, and she found that no sexual assault or non-consensual conduct took place. Now, some of you might not know about restraining order hearings. I know I didn't, but I've since learned that it's extremely rare for a request for a restraining order to be denied because the standard of proof that you need to obtain one is extremely low. So you can make of that what you will.
So, right, just to kind of expand on that, it's pretty easy to get a restraining order and all that stuff. So he's saying here, the fact that that got denied further speaks to how full of it that woman was in this whole accusation. It was that bad. On top of them withholding video, withholding evidence. There's so many levels to how bad and how wrong all of this played out.
The fact is, I was never arrested. I was never charged with a crime, and I won the only legal proceeding that took place without my side of the story even being heard.
And remember, Major League Baseball, just off the premise of the allegation coming out, suspended him for over 190 games. Just off of the allegation. It's so bad in today's times where allegations can take you out regardless of whether or not you are found guilty. And to me, that is problematic. You know what I mean?
And most importantly, as I've said from day one, I never sexually assaulted Lindsay Hill, or anyone else for that matter. So I sued her, which prompted her to countersue me.
There you go.
Quite frankly, regardless of the outcome in court, I've paid significantly more in legal fees
Of
than
course.
Lindsay Hill could ever pay me in her entire life.
The subtle jab. The subtle jab. And it's true. He has lost at every level of this ordeal, and he can never get it back. All predicated on a lie. Y'all hear me? All predicated on a lie.
And I knew that would be the case going in. But the lawsuit was never about the money for me. It was the only way for me to obtain critical information to clear my name. The discovery process in that lawsuit recently concluded, at which point Lindsay Hill's legal team again came to us with another proposal to resolve the case. This time, however, they weren't seeking any money from me.
Oh, is that right?
Having received much of the information that had been hidden from us, a small portion of which I've referenced here, I was willing to agree to the terms proposed. Both parties would drop their respective lawsuits, and neither of us would pay either side any money. I also retained my right to speak publicly about the case, something I have not been at liberty to do since June of 2021.
Good.
So, as of today, both lawsuits have been settled. Now, over the last 2 years, I've been forced to defend my integrity and my reputation in a very public setting. But hopefully this is the last time I have to do so, as I'd prefer to just remain focused on doing my job, winning baseball games and entertaining fans around the world. So today, I'm happy to be moving on with my life.
So that is where we're at with this entire story with Trevor Bauer right here. And the bigger issue here is the fact that at this point, there seems to be no repercussions for what that woman did to destroy his life off of a lie. And there's not enough out there in the justice system to hold people, anyone that makes false allegations, accountable for this stuff. I would argue, brace yourself here, that when it comes to acts of sexual violence against someone, as traumatizing, as bad as it is, and how it can destroy your life and can completely transform your life in a whole different way after you've been a victim of that, that an individual that has been accused of something to that degree, it's one and the same. It is just as detrimental. It is just as egregious. It is just as life-altering for someone to have a claim laid falsely that they did something like that. And because of this, there needs to be repercussions. People should go to jail if they make a false allegation of a sexual crime for the period of time that the person would have, if they did in fact do it, would have gone for under federal statutes or state statutes, whatever. Because right now, she was able to do all of this, disrupt him. From my understanding, he's still not in the MLB. I think he's playing overseas. He's had to play overseas just to have his career, to have some kind of income. He's lost all kinds of money. It tarnished his name. All the expenses, the legal expenses that costed him. And for her, let's keep it a buck, she didn't pay her lawyers. They took up the case thinking, oh, this is a slam dunk. We're going to do a pro bono because we're just going to get our money on the back end, right? And I presume, just from how he described all this with information being withheld, that the lawyers the second time around, once they discovered that, oh no, there's stuff that, yeah, this is this is not good for us. That's probably why they came hat in hand to the table to say, you know what, let's just dismiss this charge. Let's just dismiss it all, move on. Because they knew, like, yeah, we got nothing here. This actually, now we know she's lying to us. Like, we're caught up in this. What's interesting here too is that Elon tweeted to his replied to him in a tweet, were her lawyers aware that she withheld evidence? To which Trevor says, it appears her lawyers had the evidence the entire time, which is so bad, bro. I don't even know if there's any kind of legal ramifications for a lawyer to knowingly withhold evidence. It has to be a big no-no. I'm not a lawyer, but I just off general knowledge here, has to be something really bad about doing that. You know what I'm saying? As we continue on here, speaking specifically about the whole video of her laying in bed next to me with no marks on her face the morning after she claims I brutally attacked her, an email containing that video was sent to her attorney, Brian Friedman, before the DVRO hearing in 2021, and it was never turned over to us. They didn't make that discovery available. Again, that has to be in violation of ethical lawyer code or whatever. That's crazy. Perhaps that's why he's insisted on adding his name to the released party section in the settlement agreement. There it is right there. They knew, the lawyers for her knew that they messed up and they wanted to settle this and made it a point, right? They made it a point to include themselves in the section that releases them from any kind of further ongoing legal action, right? They threw themselves in there too to be released just as much as she was. There was also a 12-day span of text between Lindsay and two of her closest friends immediately following the incident that were deleted. We asked for them in discovery for the DVRO. They weren't turned over. Again, more withholding of evidence. We also argue that they must be turned over in the DVR proceeding. They were not. Lindsay Hill's other law firm, Meyer Olson Lowry and Myers LLP, who co-represented her through that court process, had them the whole time. When I tell you that this man literally had to have went through hell for this time period, not only did he have to face the false allegations, not only did it tarnish his and destroy his Major League Baseball career off of the lie, not only did it cost him hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees, perhaps, right? It's very expensive. Whatever it is expensive. But he ended up coming out of this with no recourse other than being able to speak on this publicly. And that seems for him to have been the only thing that was of value to get out of this, that he felt would make it worthwhile to just move on. That at least he can have a chance to clear his name and move on. And it's sad, bro. It's sad that you have situations of false allegations typically made, generally speaking here, by women against men to either extort them or be vindictive, many different reasons, right? The problem is that there's no recourse for those liars. There's no recourse. If it was the other way around and, you know, things happened as the way they said they happened and he never got prosecuted and got off free, there'd be an uproar on social media. Everyone would be pressed. He got away. He did it. Oh, poor her. There's not nearly enough outcrying of people saying the same thing in essence about her. That how did she get away with this? She needs to be held accountable. She needs to go to jail. Something to that effect. For her, life goes on, right? It might be a little bit different for her online, but here's the thing. She can live her life offline and she'll probably be fine for the most part. She really didn't lose anything at all in this, other than just looking like other than looking like this, right? That's her. That's the woman right there that destroyed a man's life. And for me, I'm so sick, and it seems to be occurring more and more. Perhaps it's maybe just that it's showing up more and more. Perhaps it's that we're more aware of these things happening. But this shit has to stop, and the only way it's going to stop is when these motherfuckers get locked up for lying, for destroying people's lives. Just as much as when somebody commits a crime, a sexual crime against someone, they destroy someone's life and they go to jail. This is no different. This is no different. And when I saw this today, when I tell y'all, I was so heated about this, and you better believe I'm going to be looking up to see if there's anything going to come. I think because he signed that agreement to dismiss the charges that he can't pursue anything outside of this. But one would hope that maybe the authorities in whatever place, I'm guessing this is California where this was filed, look at this and say, you know what? You abused the system here. Like, you know, you really tried to take someone out for no valid reason, that they go after her, bro. The sad part is it's probably not. She's going to continue to wreak havoc, and God forbid, and hopefully guys see this face right here and run for the hills if they come across her, because it is a very bad time to be a man. And don't think, by the way, let's be clear here. This isn't only happening to men that have millions of dollars. This is all relative. This is all relative. You could be a guy that's doing well for yourself, 70, 80, 90K, 100K, whatever. You got motion, you got something going for yourself. You meet the wrong woman that's vindictive. You break up with her. She wants to go after you just out of spite. This can happen to the average guy, bro. It can happen to the average guy. This is why this is problematic. it sets the tone and allows people to continue this behavior, to be like, oh, I'm gonna ruin them. I'm gonna ruin them. I'm just gonna say they did this to me. And you lose everything. I don't know about y'all, man, but if this doesn't get you fired up and mad, I don't know what else would. This is terrible, man. And I'm glad that Trevor has been able to at least share this. So now we know that she was a fucking liar and 100% deserves to be locked up in jail for a period of time for that, because she ruined his life. And you know what? At least he's trying to move along and do something, man. But 2 years, bro, 2 years of his life was probably in a living hell trying to fight this off. The expenses, losing his baseball career in the Major League Baseball. Just so bad. So bad. Max said, those who make these types of false accusations need to get made an example of and go to jail. 100%. Facts. Sleeping with Rika said on Kick, sleeping with the enemy in the name of trying to get rich quick. Yep. They out here. There have always been a subset of women, especially in the entertainment world and the music community, you know, like being out in the music industry. We know the women are out there that are only out there because they're selling the pee, or they're looking to get with one of these guys to come up off of them. Like, if you really want to go down the rabbit hole, think about the majority of the most famous women right now that you see on social media, reality TV. How many of them can you honestly say didn't come up into their fame, into the mainstream, or into the public consciousness without a man attached to them, or them attaching themselves to a man? Right? Kim Kardashian, how did she get into the limelight? Ray J piping her down on tape. Amber Rose, how did she get into the limelight and be where she's at right now? Kanye West piping her down. Karrueche, how did she get into the light where she's at now? Chris Brown piping her down. Need I continue? There's so many of these women that get into these high profile spots because it's a man attached to them that boosted them up. And that's why I say, for men, y'all got to understand, if you got motion, let me put that caveat there. If you got some real motion going on, you got to understand what can happen in these dynamics. That's why for a long time, I was always very standoffish and very hesitant to interact, like deal with some women I met in the industry, because I'm like, I don't really know your intentions. I don't really want that. You the next day, yeah, you cool with going back after the club and smashing, but the next day it's a problem. You're gonna get me like that. You know what I'm saying? Ray, what's the story? We kind of covered it, man. If you missed any of this, you can watch it back on my YouTube channel. The live streams are all archived there. DJ MoonDawg Live is the channel. All right, that's all I want to say on that. I had to get that one out of my system, y'all. When I tell y'all that one hit a spot right here, it really gets me mad. Anytime men get hit with false allegations and the women walk away scot-free, fucking makes my blood boil, bro. It's wrong. It's just fundamentally wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just as it is wrong for someone that actually did a crime to get away with it. You know what I mean? And not be prosecuted or held accountable. It's wrong. I would feel the same way if a guy did something to a woman, it was legitimate, and somehow through a technicality he got off, I'd feel terrible. I'm like, yo, he still needs, something needs to happen, right? I got the same energy for either side, and that's my point, is we're not getting the same energy when it's a woman lying about the guy about doing some sexual abuse type stuff. That's the problem. All right, moving along. All right, y'all. We are here on the Lackluster channel, one of my favorite channels on YouTube for police body cam video breakdowns. We're going to take a look at this video they have up here. It's called Rude Cop Sued After Ridiculous Encounter, Qualified Immunity Revoked. Boy, that sounds like music to my ears. One of the things that I want to see happen in my lifetime is that qualified immunity gets out of the window or severely weakened in its usage. Because far too many times it is a catch-all, get-out-of-jail-free card for police when they do bad things, and that should not be the case. You know, if a cop is doing the right things and an unfortunate incident happens, but they were following protocol, qualified immunity should apply. When a cop knowingly does wrong stuff, it shouldn't apply to them. It shouldn't be they get to get out of jail free just because, and they knowingly did bad procedures, or they went and they did something very excessive. To me, the qualified immunity has been a problem for a very long time. Let's take a look at this video and break it down. And remember, at the end of this video, and if you're watching this back on the replay, leave it down in the comments or in the chat below. Afterwards, we're going to recap and grade the officer, and we're going to grade the citizen that was interacting with them and see how well they did at the end of this. So let's take a look.
You need to stop.
I'm sorry.
Good people go to jail too. Good people, bad people.
You shut up.
Is that how you talk to someone? Is that all officers supposed to talk to someone?
Yeah,
like this?
we're here doing a custodial search on you.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel.
I can already hear the attitude. I've already said this before. You know, if you are an officer, how you treat someone out of the gate can really go a long way in determining how the interaction with that citizen is going to be. If you come out the gate with the stank attitude and you're being disrespectful, it's going to trigger anybody, even if they didn't do anything wrong, and you just maybe stop them for some minor traffic violation. It's going to escalate because people are naturally going to be like, "Yo, who are you talking to, bro?" Like, just because you got a badge does not mean you get to degrade and talk to me crazy, bro. Like, that's wild.
In 2019, Roland and his stepson were attempting to repair a customer's car that had become disabled in the church parking lot where she was employed at. The security guard at the church, unaware of the arrangement, had called 911 instead of making contact with the man and asking questions. And soon, officers Krista McCabe and Cameron Paralot of the Huntsville Police Department arrived on scene.
Good old Hey, first of all, Alabama. You already saw the officers, and it looks to me like the guys here might look, I don't know, Spanish, perhaps. We'll see.
How are y'all doing?
I'm 36, I'm 4, 20.
How you doing?
What are y'all doing?
Maybe not.
I'm second description.
Huh?
What are y'all doing?
Get in the car.
36, it's
Is this your car?
3-3 drive off tag.
One of my customers.
1867.
One of your customers?
No, tell. Yeah. I was over here earlier.
Whose car is that?
That's mine.
The black one?
Yeah.
Why is the officer just standing there? Like, she clearly already out the gate don't know what's going on and just standing there lingering around. Like, bro, he's fixing a car. She's just standing there doing nothing, bro. I just dropped my shit. She's just lingering around. Oh.
All right. Take a break for me real fast, and y'all have driver's license or IDs on you?
I ain't gonna submit to no ID. Listen, you call this lady right now. Listen, I ain't got time for this. If it's all word, I don't mean to be rude or nothing.
Okay, no, you do need to give me your ID or driver's license.
Listen, I don't want you to run me in and for nothing.
Are you refusing to give me your ID or driver's license?
You call this lady on this
Step
car.
over that one.
Come on, man. See, here's y'all playing. You're playing right now. We don't got time for this. We really don't got time for this.
Bro, it takes that quick for them to just bag you up for no ID? Oh, this is already triggering me, bro. This is already triggering me. We're in the middle of the week. You know what I'm saying?
You don't understand the law.
I do. I got 3 officers. 3 officers off. Y'all go.
Turn the other way.
Y'all push my right,
Switch, what up, fool? Shut up.
my left arm up there, man. Whew. Get you off down there. I got to go. I twisted my left when I asked you, sir.
All right, I'm gonna undo your cuffs.
Yeah.
And you twist your wrist around.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna give you my ID. I have my pocket.
Hey, man. Will you go stand in front of my car for me?
Hold on, I'm getting my ID. Man.
No, we'll get your ID.
Keep your wrist like that.
All right.
They just be extra, bro.
No, look.
They're good right now. They're not too tight.
Okay, you're under arrest for obstruction.
I didn't do nothing.
All right, so if you resist any further, you will also get charged with resisting arrest. You understand?
Listen, I'll give you my ID. I'll tell you what's going on. This is ridiculous. I'm trying to get a customer's car here. I'm in a rush. My shop's unlocked over on Governor's Drive right now. Do you want my ID?
Where's your ID?
It's in the car, I'm sure. I thought it was in my pocket. You're all down in my pocket for no reason. I said my ID is in my car. Go over and walk in and get my car.
Okay, well, he's still going to check your pocket because I don't know what's in there, all right? And you're not going to get placed in my car without knowing what's in your pocket. Now 47 code one.
Imagine you're just there. Grease all over your hands. You're smacking stuff. You're trying to fix the axle and all that. And they run up on you talking about, what are you doing? Working on a car. What do you mean, what am I doing? All right, sir, we need your ID. For what? What? There's no justification for you asking for my ID right now. And next thing you know, bro grabs you in the back and puts you in the arm bar and cuffs you. Like, that escalated from 0 to 100 so quick without any real thought process here, right? Like the officer didn't even think to ask questions and figure this out before just jumping into, yeah, we're just gonna bag you up. You know what I mean?
You shut up.
Is that how you talk to someone? Is that all officers supposed to talk to someone?
Yeah,
like this?
we're here doing a custodial search on you.
I didn't do anything. What y'all need to do is call Miss Gold Patel right there in this office right here and hand me the key. That's what you need to do.
I already explained to you, all right?
I am such a rush. How long has it been, man? I've been trying to get over and get this car all day. And then here, there it is, okay. Look at it.
3821 Crane Drive.
That's it right there.
Is that all his pocket?
I think she's having problems with her landlord who's making
I got change and stuff like that.
come to the 1020. Picking on the other phone.
Sure, come on.
This ain't necessary.
It is necessary.
The problem is Roland hasn't broken the law, and
Right.
an officer has no authority to demand a person's papers without suspicion that criminal activity was afoot.
How do some of these officers not know the basics of the law? It's like working at Subway and you don't know how to put a tuna sub together. It's the fundamental basics of the job. I don't understand that. Bro, like, someone explain it to me, please.
Fortunately, the law enforcement officers have little to no understanding of the law that they are hired to enforce, and tell Roland that he is obstructing an investigation by refusing to give his identification.
And and peep how they just add stuff. Oh, well, now that you're arrested, first illegally, no valid reason for the arrest. Now, look what they do. If you don't cooperate further, we're just gonna stack on charges and say you're resisting and obstructing. Like, bro, you see how they just stack you up, bro? Thank you for the gifts, Josh. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Called obstruction.
Listen, I didn't do anything.
Saker, what's up, bro?
Please
Yes,
listen.
he is. I've already told him that he's under arrest.
This is ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do the crime, but she's trying to arrest somebody for not doing a crime. She's trying to arrest me for obstruction. For what? I didn't do anything. I I didn't do it. I didn't do anything.
Here's the thing. He should be asking her, you need to tell me, that they're legally required to, what they're detaining and or arresting you for. If she can't articulate that, that's already problematic. You know? Like, for instance, if I don't know, you guys should know this, right? Know the basics. Like, if you get pulled over by an officer, you are within your right to say, officer, I need you to tell me what the reason for the stop is. So then you can figure out if you know what the hell they know what's going on in the first place. And then they should tell you, right? Well, we stopped you because of this, or we're going to do this. You know, they got to be able to articulately provide that information.
Huh? That's what I'm saying.
Sit down.
Listen, please listen.
Sit down.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. I got my shop unlocked over there. I'm trying to confide. Man, please listen to me.
Sit down
in the car.
Man, this is... Please listen.
No, you don't want to listen to us.
I'm trying to explain to you. I'm trying to explain.
Stay.
Okay, once again, just have a seat right there for me, okay? Do you have... No, I just need your ID. Thank you. Okay. So, all right, he is going to jail. All right? Yes. Okay, well, that sucks. I mean, good people go to jail too. Good people, bad people, if they break the law, they go to jail. All right? I asked him multiple times for his ID or driver's license. Did I not?
She asked him like once or twice. Come on, man.
Yep. Okay. Then he refused. I asked him again if he was sure that he was refusing to give it to me. He confirmed that he was refusing to give it to me, and at that point, he is obstructing an investigation, and he is going to jail. All right? I'm out.
Bro, she didn't even clearly state any of this. She's just making shit up on the fly. Oh, I'm so triggered. I'm triggered.
Out here because I got a call stating that vehicle, okay, is an employee here, and you guys were inside the car, and you're not supposed to be inside the car. Okay? And that's fine, all right, but I'm still here making sure that you're not doing anything illegal. But yo,
common sense, bro. If I'm an officer and I pull up to the scene, I open the door and get out, and the two guys that perhaps maybe illegally breaking and taking the car, whatever, don't get up and run away from me, I'm probably gonna think, okay, they're pretty chill and not worried about me being here. Let me ask them some questions. Hey, I know you guys work on a car here. Is this your car? Whose car is it? We got a call about this. We're just trying to figure things out. None of that came to her mind to even ask. It was just presumed that they took the call from dispatch for face value and just ran with it. A person with common sense would look and be like, oh, they didn't run away. Bro, if they was real criminals, you think they see the cops pull, they gonna stand there and just keep winching up and jacking up the car and keep working on it? And you know, what you got going on here? Oh, nothing. We're just trying to rob this car, officer. Yeah, like, bro, what is happening? How stupid do we have are people out here in the world that get into these positions? It's scary.
it took me now, how long have I been out here? Like 5, 6, 7-ish minutes, okay? I'm just now getting to tell you why I'm here because of his action, all right? I'm just...
Yo. I hate her. I really hate her. Y'all remember at the beginning of the video where she was just lingering around, not saying anything while he kept on jacking up the car and was hitting stuff around there? There was at least a 30 to 60 second period where it was just, she was just standing there watching them. At no point did she continue the conversation to say what was transpiring. Why is she here? Bro. And I want to let y'all know the only reason I'm not going in the way I want to go in is because I don't want to get banned on TikTok again. And I try not to get demonetized on YouTube. YouTube always demonetizes my live streams because we just too raw with it and whatever. So a quick little plug here. Make sure y'all come through and follow me on kick.com, djmoondawglive. Come become a sub. Go to the YouTube channel. Check out all the long form content. The stream highlights are up there as well. So if you miss any of this, you want to watch it back, it's all there. All right, let's continue.
Now, I'm just now getting to explain what I'm investigating because he deterred me from doing that. All right?
You know, that's his floor. collision. He owns that. I've been with him. Look, I just own a business too, and paint business. He is my stepfather, my mom's husband. This car has been at the body shop all day, man. This car is what's been here all day. He came over here to get it fixed. I mean, I swear to you, my father just passed away. You know, he'd like to follow me. Can I show you my business card? I mean, I have no weapon but a knife on me if you want to get it. You know.
Why did you need to stop? I'm gonna call you.
I'm sorry.
Officer McCabe now goes to the church to speak with the 911 caller.
1070, reckless driver.
Hey.
Highway 72.
Y'all call. Okay. So whose car is it that is an
It's
employee?
Miss Dola. She works here.
Which
at the
car is
daycare.
it that's hers?
The red one.
Okay. Is she here?
No, ma'am. They've already went home for the day.
Okay. Well, what's her last name?
I'm not sure.
Is it Perez, maybe? Does anybody know what it is?
Because I'm just a security guard, and all I seen was them jacking up a car.
What's up, Aaron? Thank you for the gifts, bro.
Miss
For the heart.
Dola,
Thank
do
you.
you know her last name by chance? I don't know if it's in the book.
Man, y'all have a bunch of goodies? Yeah. I just got some Taco Bell and now I'm out here. Apparently, he has his own body shop and he's over here picking it up to bring to his body shop to fix it. He actually refused to give me his identification, so that's why he's going to jail. I mean, it may be completely legit that he is out here just picking up the car and it's with her consent, but when he tells me no, that he's not giving me his identification to identify who he is, then that's in trouble.
That's not enough justification, bro.
Yeah.
All I know is she's a teacher here, and she told me that was her car, and I know what car her son and her daughter drives, and that's not either one of them.
Okay.
So that's why I called it in.
Just let him know that I need to verify that these gentlemen are supposed to be picking it up. Just if he wants to know why we're here, but I'll try to get her contact information off of her tag.
Roland now gives the officer his phone, and she calls the vehicle's owner.
All right, go over to phone.
Like 1029.
Now go down to Codgel. Actually, I talked to him today. Codgel Club right there, Codgel. Codgel Sale. He's the man that owns that car, Codgel.
DeKalb County.
Your wife, though, does she drive the red Toyota Camry?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
This is Officer McCabe with HTD. Okay, we got a call of a man working on your wife's car, and I was out here, and I needed to verify that this man was supposed to be working on her car. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's all I needed to know, was that he was supposed to be working on her car. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
They say you're going to jail for obstruction of
There's no crime committed.
There is. You refused multiple times to identify yourself with me.
You can argue that point in court. Now, what do you have to say? What do you need to release to your son?
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Really? I mean,
Okay, you have nothing else to say?
I don't know what
okay,
to say.
Cool.
Sir,
okay,
hold
cool.
on, sir. I
Okay,
don't know
cool.
what to say.
What do you need from him? Well, obviously he doesn't want to talk about that. He wants to talk about him being charged. So I have the keys to that car on the top of the car. You're free to go.
Somehow, neither of these unprofessional and rude officers knew the most basic part of their job, and
for
nearly
real.
1,000 videos on this channel show that it is an epidemic throughout departments across the US because of
How are they getting trained to not know the basics of law? God damn, the police are so badly trained. Physically, we already know that. There's way too many fat cops. I'm gonna call it like it is. I don't give a shit. Cops should not be allowed to be fat out of height and weight standards. Just like in the military, there's height and weight standards. You need that because of the duty, what it takes to be in that job. You got too many fat cops, too many old ass fat cops, and then they don't even have the basic law understanding. Bro, this is why the general public feels some type of way about policing as an institution. You know what I'm saying?
this incident.
And that's a hill I will die on, bro, about what I said about cops, height and weight standards, and all of that. I was in the military. I was in the Marine Corps. You had to maintain height and weight standards. You had to maintain physical fitness throughout your time in there because it directly impacts the performance of your duty. Too many cops be out of shape, walking. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me started. We talked about this in prior streams.
Roland was charged with obstructing governmental operations.
Use your reference, like I said. If a cop asks you to identify yourself, just go in and give your ID.
You know what? Looking back.
And then when you said,
you know what? Look.
I don't need my name ran.
I didn't want my name ran.
Red flag.
The baseless charges were eventually dropped.
She said red flag like this is so, man, you can't use the red flag theory in policing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not like dating where you can use a red flag. All right, I get it. Dating, red flags. Yeah, you can't use the red flag stuff in policing, though. Oh, man.
And it is likely that the officers were never reprimanded, or maybe even think that they did the right thing, even after Roland sued the city and the 2 Huntsville officers for the wrongful arrest. At first, an equally uneducated federal judge at the district court granted the officers qualified immunity and dismissed the lawsuit. However, on appeal, the federal appellate judges rejected the officers' argument that they had probable cause to arrest Edgar for refusing to produce physical identification. The judges stated that Alabamians do not have to show identification.
Wait, they call people from Alabama Alabamians? I never knew that. It sounds like some alien weird Alabamians. That's what they call anybody here from Alabama? That's mad funny. I never knew that that's what they call people from Alabama. Alabamians. It just sounds funny.
When asked by the police, Edgar had not committed any crime. Therefore, the police had no basis for arresting him. Judge Wilson wrote that it has been clearly established for decades that police are free to ask any questions that they want, but the public is free to ignore them, and that neither the parties nor their own research could identify any Alabama law that generally requires the public to carry a physical identification, much less an Alabama law requiring them to produce it upon demand of a police officer. There simply is no state law foundation for Officer McCabe's demand that Mr. Edgar produce physical identification. And with that, the judges found that the officers are not entitled to qualified immunity and have sent the case back to the district court, where it is likely that Roland will be awarded a sizable settlement at the taxpayer's expense.
And that's the problem with this, y'all, is that much like the story with Trevor Bauer, what we just talked about, where the false allegations from the woman against him, she gets away scot-free. Officers, by and large, protected by the unions and qualified immunity, when they do wrong, they don't actually, in very rare instances, do they actually get held accountable. It just gets passed along and the city or the state ends up taking care of it. And we, the taxpayers, end up settling that dispute or that situation that the shitty officers created. And meanwhile, they go back out in the patrol and that's it. They don't deal with it. They're not going to court most times in it while it's happening. It gets passed off and it's handled by the city lawyers or the state lawyers, and they just keep going back out in the streets doing what they're doing. And until they actually get dragged into those lawsuits and have to be in court every day while it's going on, and actually get held accountable and say, okay, yeah, you're going to get fined or you're going to, get termination. It's going to keep continuing, man. It's crazy.
Due to indemnification, where a municipality will cover their officers even when they lose qualified immunity. The reason we think it's probable is because the city of Huntsville say that they're disappointed in this decision, showing that not only the officers, but other city officials have no respect for the constitutional rights of their constituents. So let me know what you think about all of this in the comments down below. And
you already know down south, they're very much of the mindset of, You just gotta follow direction. Just do what they say. Just comply. Like, bro, when they're out of order, man, you kind of miss me with all that. All right, so let's do it, man. Let's grade the officers in this situation here. How did you guys think they did? A through F. A, they were spectacular, did what they needed to do in the perfect manner to the best of their ability. F, they're just complete dog shit. Keep it a buck. What do you guys give them on their grade? Let me see. I got some Fs. See some Fs. Infinitely Fs. Too many old fat donut eating ass cops. All right. You got some more dog poops. Fs. I think I agree, y'all. It was definitely an F. The reason why it's an F, even though they didn't do anything like overly physical or anything like that, like we've seen in other videos, the fact that they don't have the common knowledge to understand the premise of the arrest, that they didn't have the justification for it in the first place, is a glaring F. Neither her or the partner, the jerk right here guy, never thought to say, hey, no, you know what, we can't arrest him. Like, how do you not know these basic concepts? It very much gives off the whole entire vibe that we just do what we want and let them sort it in the back end in the courts. We're just gonna keep arresting people, regardless if it's, you know, right or wrong. We're just gonna do it just because we have the power. As far as grading the guy who got arrested, A through F. What are you guys thinking here? Me, he gets an A personally. I'm pretty sure we're all gonna say that. He kept his cool. He tried to talk to him. He definitely respect that he reserved his right to not provide ID because he didn't have to. And because of it, that situation happened. I see some B's. I see some A minuses. They should have cut him loose when they found out he was there. Yeah, they could have. That would have been the last minute option, is that they would have just cut him loose after they called the husband of the car owner and found out that, yeah, he was in fact supposed to be there. But they didn't. They had a hard on just to take him down at that point. A plus. I see that. A's. Okay. All right. Let's keep moving along. Oh, by the way, Lackluster on YouTube, y'all. Make sure you show them some love. That's the channel. They got some really great police body cam videos that we tend to go through and stuff like that. So Lackluster on YouTube. Check them out. Support them because we are commentating on their content. All right, let's take a look at this video from Code Blue Cam. It's another dope police body cam channel on YouTube. Check out their content. This one says moments before disaster. Let's see what happens in this video.
On the night of May 26th, 2023, an officer was dispatched to a two-vehicle accident with injuries in Sparta, Wisconsin. While en route, the caller advised his son was assaulted by a male from the other vehicle, subsequently identified as a 55-year-old named William. It appeared that the caller attempted to overtake William's vehicle, prompting him to become aggressive. William continued to speed, preventing them from passing and even brake checked them. Eventually, when the caller managed to pass his vehicle.
Hey, real quick, am I the only person out here? If someone's riding your car, and I never understood this, right? I've always was taught that you should keep like at least one car length or more distance from the car in front of you when you're traveling, especially on the highway. Because if they slam on the brakes, you need enough room to like brake and everything, right? But every now and again, you'll get someone that's riding on your, like literally just off your taillights that close. And you're like, what are you doing? I don't know about you, but I brake check. Anybody else? I'm a brake checker. I will take the L on the car just to prove my point. Like, bro, back up. And I've done it, bro. And I've seen people swerve to avoid it, and they'll drive by yelling. I'm like, anyway.
William intentionally collided with them, causing both vehicles to spin into a ditch. Upon exiting their vehicles, William then seemed to target the caller's son and punched him in the face. The caller then tried to divert his attention away from his son, which caused William to trip and fall into a creek. It was at this point when other motorists showed up to help.
44's on scene.
Yo, how are you just gonna punch a little boy? Oh, this is gonna be a wild story, y'all. This is gonna be a wild one. Guys, don't forget, make sure you guys come over on kickkick.com, djmoondawglive, right?
Upon arrival, the officer attempted to interview William, who exhibited unusual behavior and reeked of alcohol.
Is there anybody still in the vehicle? Sir, you want to come over here and talk to me? Sir, you want to come over here and talk to me?
What's that?
You want to come over here and talk to me?
I don't want to talk to anybody.
Okay.
But
what's going? Is one of these your vehicles?
I think so.
Okay. What do you mean you think so?
I think that one's mine. The purple one?
Okay, the red one?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dude ran me off the road.
What happened?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
It happened so fast. He reached out to pass me and he just cut me off. I didn't have anywhere to go. Of course, where do I go?
Yeah, okay.
I'm shaking like I'm wet, man.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, but
so you were traveling this way?
I was this way. I'm going home.
Okay, where do you live at? You might show me your arms. I just wanted. Okay, I just saw the cut there. I didn't. The cut and the dirt.
I don't have anything that's feelable.
Okay, you want to open up your mouth really quickly for me? I just want to make sure you don't have any blood in your. Okay.
Okay, you got any more tests?
No.
Hold on. Jeremy on TikTok said, that means move out of the way. Do us all a favor, move out of the way. If you're in left lane driving slow, please move. Nah, you know what? If someone's in the left lane driving like below the speed limit, of course. But no, if the speed limit is 65 and you're going 65 and you're in the left lane, it don't mean that you get a right to go 80 miles an hour and you're trying to honk people down to get out the lane, bro. Like people legitimately think they're speed racer out on these expressways, which is so dumb. I don't understand. If y'all really want to go speed, go get into racing, go hit a racetrack and go speed around a racetrack. Yo, people can really create havoc speeding on those highways, bro. I never understood that need to speed and do well past whatever the posted speed limit is on the expressway, bro. I don't know. I'm just more of a chill driver. I'll drive the limit. I'll go a little more 5 or whatever, but I'm not going like 80 in a 65 or a 60. That's crazy.
I just want to make sure you're okay.
The bottom line is I'm not submitting to you. Bottom line.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
What do I mean by that?
Yeah.
Because
hold on,
back up. I'm not being aggressive.
Well, you're stepping towards me right now.
I'm stepping forward.
Okay. Just stay where you are right now.
I do not have to submit to whatever you say.
Okay.
So we understand each other.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn my back down. You wanna shoot me?
No. What is going on here, man?
I don't know.
Okay, why don't we just take a second and just relax, okay?
Lost my life.
Okay, where do you
live
at?
I'm on my way home.
Gotcha. So you're traveling northbound.
I don't know who this guy is. I don't know why he had to pass me.
So he was
when he did, he cut me off.
That's when you guys
the
collided.
two of us.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even have a chance to brake. I've got a CDL. Okay. I've been driving since 1986.
Okay.
Under a CDL.
Okay.
I got a chauffeur's license in 1984.
Okay.
I've been driving forever.
Yeah.
I don't deal with this. When people do this stuff, I've got the reaction time and all this stuff. Whatever happened here, this guy was on a mission.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to shut up because I need a lawyer. I'm not hurt.
At least he's self-aware enough to say, I need a lawyer. He definitely seems like he got intoxicated or something. You could just tell by his face and his eyes. He's just like, there's something about it that definitely gives off something else is going on there. Your Highness said, yeah, bro, move. Doesn't matter. Just get over it. Nah, hell no. Just for that, I hope I trigger some of y'all. I'm going to go in the far left lane on the expressway tomorrow, and I'm going to do just the speed limit. I'm going to stay whatever the 55 or 60. I'm just going to cruise right at there. I'm not going to do anything over that. Just so I can get all y'all speed racers triggered. Y'all are trash.
Car is total. I'm sure that's probably his car.
We have EMS here. Would you like just to speak with them really quickly?
No.
I know you said you're fine, but it's just...
I'm fine. If you can just get me to my house, I'll be fine.
Okay. They're still going to come and just ask you some questions,
yeah,
okay?
I know.
So
they're going to do what they got to do.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be difficult.
I appreciate that.
I'm going to also say right now, I want a lawyer.
Okay.
So you understand.
Okay.
Because I got a right to a lawyer.
Okay. Yep.
I got a right to representation, and I've got a right. I'm not answering any more of your questions.
Okay.
It's not aggressive.
No, I get to understand. So we have hospital staff.
Bro definitely be watching these police body cam footage videos. He just on it. He's like, I'm not taking no more questions. I need a lawyer. He's on it, bro. I'm not even mad at it. It said, what good did that CDL do for you here? Exactly. Zach said it's illegal to be in the left lane cruising. Is cruising? Going to speed limit is not cruising, bro. We really about to make this into a big debate, I see.
Or Haskell staff. EMS staff here.
Good.
She just
Ken,
asked
thank
you
you, bro.
questions, okay?
Hi, I'm Ellen. What happened tonight?
I couldn't tell you.
44 Monroe.
Are you in the green one or the red one?
I think I was in the red one.
Okay.
I'm not going to answer any more questions. Do you have any more questions? I'm not going to. I'm not being accepted.
I didn't let him put his hands on me. I thought he'd come after me, but he went for myself.
Okay. Where'd you get hit by? Cause you pain?
Yeah, it did. Yes. It hurt.
Okay,
You punched me in the face. Did it hurt?
I mean, at first.
Don't baby.
Listen, I know where everybody's are here, okay? But I gotta talk to him, okay?
This is not okay.
Hey.
You do your and get the out of my face.
I know everybody's a little jacked
That's
up right
fine,
now.
but this is my son, and I'm going to talk to him.
I get that, but I need to talk to him.
No, but still, this is not okay. And don't tell
Sir,
him that.
come over here.
Hey.
No, don't touch me.
No, I'm not going to sit here and have you all
26, you want to come over, buddy?
assess me. Get her out of here.
I get you're jacked up, okay? But for a purpose of our investigation,
What's happening?
I need you sitting there talking into his ear, okay?
I also don't need anyone else talking over his ear.
Who's not talking to his ear?
Nobody. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't.
Then I get where you're coming from as a father. I get it, but just bring it down a second so we can do this, okay? Okay, thank you.
Or I'm going to start walking home. I've got a mile and a half, and I'll be there.
There's 2 more people down there.
Want to assault me now? You're going to have to shoot me in the back.
No, hey, I just stay tight here. Where are you going, man?
No. You going to come get me?
No,
No, I'm not protecting other people.
where are you going?
I'm going home.
Okay, we have to stand tight. We have to stay here.
No, I don't.
To do the crash information.
Are you
Yes, we
retaining
do.
me?
Stay
Are
back,
you
buddy.
detaining me?
Stay back, buddy.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to attack you.
Hey, we have
What
a
you
right.
going to tell me?
We have
Are
a
you
right
going to
here.
detain me?
26, you want to come over here, 549?
As the officer tried to detain William at the scene, he grew increasingly agitated.
Bro is on one, man. He is on one. I already see why this is gonna go so bad.
Suddenly threw hands at the officer, which led to his decentralization.
You don't have a right to arrest me.
We're not trying to arrest you, man. We're
Get
here,
the
here
off
to
my
get
back
vehicle
then.
info.
See how you are?
Hey.
You're two-faced.
All right, buddy. Back up.
No, why he do that?
Get on the ground.
He's fighting him. He's fighting for the 2 guys.
Stop resisting. It takes 2 of you.
Stop
You're
resisting.
a bunch of cowards.
Stop resisting. You're going to fight? It's going to hurt for you.
No.
Stop. Stop.
Stop.
Are you done?
Stop.
All right, get on your stomach.
You're a bunch of cowards.
Get on your stomach.
Just like you are.
I got to wrap the leg.
Bunch of cowards.
I got this arm.
You can't break me.
He said you can't break me.
Dude, you're going to get tased here in a second.
You can do that. You're just a bunch of cowards. Come on. Sign me up. At the end of the day, you lose. All you're doing hurts you.
No one's
Your
hurting
support
you.
system.
Yourself, bud.
Ow!
Yeah, then put your hands in the handcuffs, dipshit.
Ow! I haven't done anything to resist you.
You f***ing punched me in the face.
Oh, f*** off.
Yo, this guy's wild. He said, I ain't do nothing to get arrested. He said, you punched me in the face. And what he said, this guy is lost it. I got to run that one back. That's a classic.
Ow! I haven't done anything to resist.
I haven't done anything to resist.
You f***ing punched me in the face.
Oh, f*** off.
Yo, that whole sequence right there is beautiful. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, I'm crying, for real.
Okay.
Go ahead. Take your punches.
I got him.
You're a
Just take him to jail right away. Physical abuse of child, battery, law enforcement. Get your car. Get him the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
Dude, don't be grabbing me. I'm gonna. Dude, do not grab me.
You attacked me.
I won't attack you. You punched an officer in the face.
Oh, f*** off. Karma's a
Subject assaulted
You'll get
44.
yours.
He's in custody.
You'll get yours.
What's this guy's name? Get him.
You'll get yours. Get your hands off my balls.
No, did you have a William? Balls. That's who we're in custody with.
How do I in this situation?
Carter up right away.
Driving home.
Is it drunk? I think so. When
Some asshole runs me
I
off the
can smell
road,
him now.
and I'm getting arrested because I'm pissed off. You're hurting me.
Put yourself in this situation.
I didn't put myself in this situation.
Yeah, you did.
The hell I did.
Meet 44 at Sparta, Mayo. We're going to do a search warrant for a blood draw.
Karma's a bitch. You can keep...
William, stop talking for a second.
You can shut up.
Okay, you're gonna go in the back of a squad car. Are you gonna cause any issues?
No, but
Okay,
you're going
I'm gonna let
to
your
get
feet
issues
go.
later.
I'm gonna let your feet go. If you kick me,
That's fine.
if you kick me, we're gonna have
I'll kick
issues.
you.
All right, your feet are gonna get let go.
I'm good.
Roll over to your left side.
I've done nothing wrong.
Ready to stand up?
Yeah, he's totally out of there, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Yeah,
He's out of there for real.
Stand up. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
I've done nothing
Go
wrong.
in the back of a squad car. This way.
You guys are going to get yours.
Yeah, that's what court's for.
No, that's what God's for.
Sure, whatever you like to call it. Hop in the car.
Oh, God. Oh.
Put your
Can
knee in
we
there.
do
This
something
one.
about the
This one.
hands?
No.
I'm not trying to loosen them up.
Here, get your knee in there.
I can't move. I'm 6'3".
I'm 6'2" and I fit back here.
Oh, you shut up.
Yo, William is on, bro. Hey, this guy's too funny. I always tell y'all, it'd be the DUIs, the drunk people that have. I mean, look, it's easy to laugh as we're watching this. I know in the moment it's not nothing to laugh at, but they be saying the most outlandish stuff when they're being arrested, man. It's comedy. It's pure comedy. All right.
How am I going to get myself in here with
like he had
my
some
hands?
serious injuries.
Oh, my God. Oh, I've done nothing wrong. You'll get yours.
Watch your knees and elbows.
I'm trying.
Watch your face. Oh, yeah, twice. I don't. You can see anything.
Check the skill. Couple statement forms on there. I smell the alcohol. You smell alcohol?
Yeah, his eyes are glassy too. Appreciate it, sir.
Okay, no, I appreciate you coming out, sir.
Before his car was towed, they located a half-empty bottle of brandy on the passenger floorboard.
Got
I don't
him.
even know what happened.
I got here and they were already separated. He said that he was in the double lanes and he was just driving, and then as soon as, I don't know if he was trying to switch lanes, and this guy just gunned it and then pitted him almost.
Yeah, they were trying to pass me. They said there was like almost like a road rage incident back up there on the hill, like in the 2 lanes. They were going around
Between that. Oh yeah, that's what he was saying.
revving up and trying to not let him pass, and then this happened.
I've done nothing wrong. I am the victim.
Yeah, man, you're a victim of punching me in the face. I appreciate that, by the way.
How fast do you need to go, sir?
What's that?
How fast do you need to go? We can do the speed limit and we'll get there in the same amount of time.
We are doing the speed limit. I appreciate you backseat driving, though.
It's not that important. Not like somebody tried to the president. Well, you guys sure like to kick people when they're down. At the end of the day, 3 eats in a cot is better than what you get if you're living in a nursing home at $7,000 a day. So you kick my ass.
Nobody asked you to be talking right now.
You kick my ass. At the end of the day, you know what? That just makes you a parent beater. I'm spending her $15,000 on a lawyer to defeat Monroe County and their lack of training and their lack of skill as police officers. Again.
Do we even know what you're saying right now?
At the end of the day, you got to get me there safe. So you better drive better than you suck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
This whole exchange is hilarious, y'all. Are y'all with me? Y'all not talking now. I don't see no LOLs in the chat. Y'all go to sleep. I mean, do I need to cut this short? Wake up. Wake up.
Dude, slow down. 42 and a 25 is a little bit fast. We don't have to be in that kind of hurry. Then you're in a school zone. But that doesn't apply to you, does it?
Is school in session?
Because you're a dickhead with a badge.
Is school in session?
Whatever you want.
Is school in session?
Doesn't matter what school is in session.
Is there children present?
Whether or not kids are there.
Is there children present?
Did you see any?
No, I did not.
Does that mean there's kids present? So don't sit there and be a pompous ass and pretend that you get to do whatever the hell you want because you got a badge. Because people don't respect your badge anymore. You know why?
Why?
Because you got a bunch of pompous asses.
Okay.
I can sit here and recite off all kinds of shit, but it doesn't really matter what I have to say.
I agree. So I think it's best if you just shut up.
Well, you can like it or you don't. The bottom line is, it's true. They don't respect your badge.
There's a lot of people who respect the badge. I just think you don't respect the badge, but that's okay. You don't, it's not required to respect the badge.
No, it's not required. But it is
what I
required
just said.
To have respect for the badge.
As in for me?
Why do you people
as in for me
don't
to have
have respect for the badge?
As in like
it's the ones that are wearing it.
Okay.
Talk all you want. I could give a It's your story. You're gonna create it how you want.
Sure. When you're done with this, I recommend that you request a copy of the body camera footage so you can watch how you acted in your behavior today.
Okay. Can you get me the last 50 seconds to the 2 minutes before that body badge camera was there?
What are you talking about?
The 40 to 50 seconds prior?
Prior to what?
The body cam you got?
What?
Yeah. Come on, bitch. Uncuff me. I bet you I kick your ass too.
This is so unhinged. It's so unhinged, bro, all over the place. What's up, Roger? Oh, it's so unhinged. Cameron, what's up? Oh, it's so unhinged, bro.
What are you saying?
I said I bet you I kick your ass too if I uncuff me. You are a fucking coward.
Okay.
You don't defend your Constitution. You are yellow as they come.
Just to clarify, what you just told me is that if I took the cuffs off of you, you would beat my ass too.
No.
Okay, what?
I would challenge you.
Oh, you
to
challenge
beat
me.
my ass.
Challenge me to beat my ass.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Okay.
Come on, coward. Make something up. You know
Okay.
what? I've got a right to free speech, and I've got a right to the Fourth Amendment. You can kiss my ass, motherfucker.
What is the Fourth Amendment?
The right to confront my accuser.
That's Fourth Amendment?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Come on, coward.
When you get home later, look it up.
You don't even have balls enough to stand up for the Constitution. Still ain't got balls, do you? I wouldn't donate to the policeman's balls because they don't have any.
Oh, God. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, William out here going ham, bro. Oh, my God. This brings back hundreds of memories. I bet, bro. I bet. It's too funny. Jonathan on TikTok said, I'm getting dumber listening to this guy.
Getting ready to beat my ass, are you? Come on, coward. You're going to have to hit me harder than a baseball bat, motherfucker.
Did you pee your pants?
No, I didn't pee my pants. I'll pee your pants.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It does make a lot of sense. I'll piss on you all day long.
Who's the R. Kelly? Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, this guy's wilding out, bro.
All right.
And your badge.
Okay.
Do you get that now?
No.
That's because you're a slow motherfucker. That's why they made you a cop.
Yo, how is the cop not laughing? I'd be laughing at this. I'd be like, bro, because I don't get offended like that. So I'd be just like, bro, you going in. You make me laugh. You know?
That got a lot of yellow number 5 in it?
What was that?
Does that got a lot of yellow number 5 in it?
What's that?
Yellow number 5 is the color of yellow.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
You're that slow?
I don't get what you're saying. Does that have yellow in it? It's water. He's calling me yellow number 5, and he's saying that I'm yellow. And he's saying it as an insult.
He's just calling you a coward then.
You're too f***ing stupid to get that.
That's a good one.
Yo, hey, that was W editing that he chopped it up that way to make it sound like the cop is actually dumb. He didn't know what yellow is a reference to.
Well, at least he's not just calling me a coward, man. We heard that. At least he's getting...
Or a coward, sorry.
You are an enemy of mine.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was a little confused by what you meant by that earlier.
Yeah, we are enemies. We stand against each other.
I don't see why we have to be enemies, but...
We don't have to be enemies, but we have to stand for the same thing.
We don't actually need to stand for the same thing.
Yes, we do.
No.
The U.S. Constitution is the #1 law on the land.
So, my next and last question for you, okay? You understand that if you hit or harm any nurses, doctors, or lab technicians inside the hospital, that's another felony charge, correct?
Why would I do that?
Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page then.
I'm 55. I don't fight anymore.
Well, as of about an hour ago you did. Back up. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go right back out the same way we came in, okay?
Hello.
Sparta here with one. Alright, William.
Are we ready?
Sorry, hold on, seatbelt.
No, I'm just going to smile and look at you like you're a pretty lady.
So, are you
We're good. I haven't been uncooperative since you got me in the car. I promise you that. I'm not going to be uncooperative.
Right over here in the blue
I didn't
It's
search
2
it.
inches long. It's a pocket.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure it wasn't open. I don't want
Yeah.
to get stuck or anything.
There it is. It's 2 inches long. See all the dirt hanging off of it?
I do.
I crawled out of the freaking ditch.
Okay.
Somebody run me off the road.
So can I ask you if you're going to comply to take these handcuffs off and I'm going to be problems?
I'll comply.
All right.
Yo, William.
William was charged with felony counts of second-degree recklessly endangering safety, physical abuse to a child, battery threat to an officer ×2, misdemeanor counts of disorderly conduct, and resisting an officer. He also received several citations, including OWI, first offense. Ultimately, William's cash bond was set at $1,500.
All right. Now the crimes are not. It's very serious here, right? Like, I don't know why he would hit the kid, and he did some very bad things. Let's be clear about it. That being said, the things that he was rambling on about were pretty damn funny here. Let's go ahead and grade the whole interaction here. All right, we're gonna start with William. A through F, what do you guys give the grade on this? Let me hear it. Tommy, thank you for the gift on TikTok, bro. What do we get? What are we grading and giving a grade for this guy? B plus. What? For real? I'm definitely giving him a D. All right, definitely giving him a D. Bando, thank you for the big gift, man. Appreciate that, bro. Got some C's, F's, D's, C's, F's, D minus, D's. Looks like we're giving out a lot of D today. I agree. I think he gets a D. Obviously, when you're drunk, you're doing stuff that's outside of your whole, potentially outside of what you would normally behave. So there's that. When it comes to the cops, is there any real doubts that they're going to get an A? As you guys know, I'm very, very fair and like to look at things objectively. And the cops did a fantastic job, especially the first officer, by trying to de-escalate, be calm, all of that stuff. Definitely A to A plus from the cops, to be honest with you. I don't think there's any dispute there. They definitely that. If we had more officers doing how he handled that situation, things would be a lot better. Yo, y'all are going crazy with the light show with the gifts. Thank y'all so much. Also want to take a second to drop a bomb. Shout out to Hunter, blessing the Cash App. Yo, guys, real quick. If you guys enjoy the content, whether it's the live streams or you enjoy the videos, if it puts a smile on your face through a tough day, if you ever want to support, man, a couple ways. You can hit the Cash App, show some love. I'll drop a bomb, shout you out. You can come over to Kick and subscribe on Kick, or go to YouTube and become a member. It all supports the content and the channel and everything we got going on over here. So definitely appreciated and helps out a lot. Thank you. All right. Solid one. Let's move along. Oh, and real quick, that's Code Blue Cam on YouTube. If you guys want to support and check out more of their police body cam footage, again, another great channel. You got going crazy. Bando, thank you. Tommy, Abby, thank you for the cowboy hat. Much love. Thank you. All right, let's take a look. What else we got in the can for today? Let's we're not gonna do this one. That's a long one. All right, let's shift gears, y'all. And I want to put y'all on. Those of you that are on TikTok probably saw my man's channel or TikTok. I found him relatively when he was just a few thousand followers in. Now he's amassed. I don't know where he's at right now. He's definitely over 100,000, 150,000. He's growing pretty quickly. The TikTok and now the YouTube channel is called Homath. And what's unique about his content, which I think is pretty dope and very, very unique, is that he draws sketches to illustrate the topic. And he kind of focuses on the dating, modern dating and all that stuff. He'll commentate on it through illustrations. Pretty cool stuff. He's on TikTok. He also has a YouTube channel right here called Homath. So let's take a look at this one. It says, "How attractive." Thank you for the gifts, Abby.
How do I know how attractive I am? It's the #1 question I get since starting the channel. I'm going to give you 2 rules to find out, but first let me explain. This is my how attractive diagram. It's new. I included a guy and a girl evaluating themselves and each other according to the standard female delusion chart.
Okay, so peep this out. There's another, he breaks down the delusion chart, he got some really cool illustrations that really sum up this whole current state of dating really, really good. And this one right here.
Everyone follow Moon, he is the GOAT.
C's, thank you for the 10 piece. I gotta do 10 push-ups since he dropped $10. God damn, I'm gonna yell it out. 1 second. And then we'll continue this. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Appreciate that, C's, my boy. Thankfully, today was back day at the gym. So if it was chest or arm day, I would have probably jelloed out real quick. Got a good pump in today. Make sure y'all go into the gym, y'all, fellas, especially as we talk about attractiveness. That helps tremendously in your confidence and obviously your visual appeal to a woman. So you can already see here in the illustration, a guy looks in the mirror. Most guys are really honest with themselves about how they look. In fact, let's demonstrate that right now. Guys only, right now, be honest on a scale of 1 to 10. What would you rate yourself physically as you look in the mirror? Be honest. Let me see the numbers. Keep it a buck. V's in the building. What's up, V? Yo, Abby's going crazy on TikTok with the gifts. Thank you so much for the light show, guys. You guys can trigger the lights with donos, Cash App, subs, all of that. Triggers the lights. No, guys only, not women. Guys only, guys. Physically, 8.5, 5, 7, 7, 9. Remember, guys, be honest. I'm not going to deny it because I don't know y'all, but just be honest with yourself. Be honest right now. All right. 6.5, 6 plus 7s, 6, 6, 6. Well, that came off wrong. Physically a 5. 5s. There you go. You notice that in just me asking, and by the way, we're live right now on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and on Kick. All guys have responded across all 4 platforms, and the majority of everyone, of the guys, if I had to look right now, it's between a 4 and a 7. The majority of the answers were between 4 and 7s. Basically average. Maybe a little bit below, maybe a little bit above, but basically everyone's average. If I were to ask that for women, in fact, the ladies that are here, oh, this is going to be a good one. What would you rate yourself? I want to see if it's going to be skewed, because that's essentially what he says in his video. If you look at, let's see here. If you look at the woman picture over here, she's a 4, but she looks in the mirror and I think it says like a 7 or an 8 or something like that. Something much more higher. Let's see. 10. Yeah. See, 4 to 10. All right, let's continue with this.
Examples of relationships and the power dynamics that structure them so you can get a sense of how people...
Becky said a 3? No, 3? Well, I appreciate the honesty. The good thing, though, here's the thing about it. The good thing about all of this is that for anyone, guy or girl, let's say you are a 3 or 4. There are other things, that's just on the physical things. There are other things that I would argue can bring you up, like your personality, and all these other intangibles can boost you up just as much as as it can take a person that's like an 8 or 9 or a 10 and bring them down. Bro, there's been so many physically bad bitches that I known and talked to and all that stuff, but their personalities were like a 2. And I'm like, yeah, you physically you look, but like honestly, when you do that, when you add it all together, you're like a 4 because you're lacking in substance, you're lacking in intelligence or whatever else, and all you got is the looks. So there's that component too. You could be a lower and when you add up the other parts, you could boost up and you could be up here already. And because you're lacking in other things, it could bring you down. That's where I see like the total number being at. Abby going crazy. Thank you for the gifts, man. What a legend. I hate the way I look, but I'm funny as hell. Hey, you know what? Listen, if you're, and I'm saying you personally, right? But let's say you're a 3, a guy or a girl. If you're a 3 as a guy or a girl, based off of looks, but if you got good personality, you got charisma, you got a little bit of riz, you got good sex game, you can actually be boosted up like a couple of spots to like a 6, maybe a 7. You know what I mean? Like if you got other things that you got going on, you know, you're a freak, you know how to be carrying all these other things, you can climb up that ladder though. Keep it a buck. But I'm also English, so I'll change it to a 4. English, like as in the UK English. The accent boosted for sure. Yo, accents definitely add like a half a point to a point for somebody if they got a little bit of an accent. You know what I mean? Definitely gonna add a little flavor.
People assess their own value and trade it with others. Basically, what is this person giving to their partner or target partner, and what are they getting in return? This is what I think we should all be shooting for, perfect 50-50, and also admitting that we are average. I included the attractiveness bell curve with the not people zone built in. That is why most guys don't get attention. That's why there's a second average here. That's Ryan Gosling. That's the average of the men that count as people. I included the ways that we evaluate each other. There are things that everyone likes or doesn't like. There are things that people usually like and don't like. And then there are personal preferences and then a reminder of how to use them. And finally, a reminder that not everyone has the same opinion. I've gotten this from up here, and I have gotten this from down here. I depicted a variety of relationships. This is an Elon Musk, Andrew Tate type situation. He has a lot of money and power, and so he doesn't have to put in much effort. Here's an example from an old video I made. She doesn't want none of that unless you're attractive. She says, "Don't catcall me unless you're a 7, by which she means 9. This is a relationship I was in. That is a picture of me when I was good. I spent some time with somebody who I liked, but there was a large attractiveness difference, and so she tolerated a lot from me. Here again is what most people should be shooting for, on the same level, each putting in half. Here's another example from my TikTok. He was in a relationship with someone who wasn't putting in anything. As you can see, it does not matter how hard he works. She wasn't ever going to change. And
she don't respect them, man. That respect. Once you lose that respect, yo, fellas, once you lose a woman's respect, bro, you might as well just move the fuck on. Don't waste your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't have your woman's respect, you just move on, because it is a very bad situation to be in. Very bad. They gonna emasculate you, whether it's intentional or unintentional. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying, be disrespectful, you know, talk to you crazy. Don't ever put yourself in that situation, bro. Don't ever put yourself in that situation. Yeah, UK English, got you. And see, funny, made you laugh. Hey, you did.
Finally, at the bottom, I have a reminder that it doesn't always have to be 50-50. As long as everyone is happy with the situation, somebody who is maybe of a little lower value can put in more, and someone else of a little higher value can put in less.
That's what I said, right? I've always said this. This is why I don't get wrapped up in the 100%, 0%, or 50-50 or whatever. I always say whatever the two people decide works for them, and whatever split it is, there you go. Make it work for you two, you know, and that's always going to change from person to person that you're with.
And it can work out. You can do something like this if you're okay with it. And if you're not okay with doing something like this, then you have to just not do it anymore. So basically, this would be what someone perceives about their value, and then how much work they're willing to put in for what they perceive about their partner's value. Sometimes people will say something like, I know a guy who's a 2 who has a girl that's a 9, and that's not true. It's just that she perceives something in him that equalizes the value transfer.
Exactly. Exactly. You know those situations where you look and you're like, yo, how is she with that guy? It's usually that. It's never really how's he with her. You don't tend to see that happen. But we all see the situation where you're like, yo, how did my man's bag her? And you know, what's the common belief? Let me ask y'all, if you see a woman that's stunning physically and you see the guy and he looks regular, degular, or even below regular, you're like, yo, he's a little pudgy guy, or he's you know, whatever. Like he looks super old or whatever. What's the common association that we all have as to how he bagged her? Let me hear y'all say this, because I know what it is. I think we all know, but if we have to do like the word association thing, what are we thinking here as to what allows them to that situation to happen? Fish said, Moon, what's your Kick channel? Is djmoondawglive, same as the YouTube on Kick. Come through, bro. Money's one of them. Yes. What's another one? He must have money. Money. Yeah. Money's one of them. What's the other one? Y'all? What's the other one? Where do you find this video? On YouTube. Look up Homath. The D. There we go. It's that you laying down that pipe. You look at, you're either funny, you're laying down that good D, or you got money. You gotta have something else to offset the deficiency that you got. That's why we see these situations like that. Until I was watching a content creator the other day, and he said it should be 100. I've heard people start to talk about 100. At this point, I just think people are making shit up just to make stuff up for talking points lazy. It's kind of a weird concept in a way. 100 and 100, just bro, I think of it like this. Think about all the responsibilities that you have together if you come together in a relationship, home, this, that, insurances, whatever else, all the expenses, all this stuff, and then just figure out between the two, like, what's going to be done. How are you going to work that out? I don't know.
People don't have a value. They have a perceived value, and everyone perceives it differently, and how attractive you are is the average of how you are perceived. It's not all looks. I once said that I know where I am with women, but not with each woman. I've gotten, again, a variety of responses. And that can make it hard to tell where you are, and that's why you have to pay attention to feedback. When I started getting in shape, I noticed that more women would smile at me, and they would pretend to be helpless, so I would do things for them, and then they would look at me on the street. And I never made it up here, but some people do. So I think I'm here right now.
Wait, I just realized what he wrote here. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. If you look good and you can lay that D down the right way, bro, and women gonna lie right now. Most women will lie through their teeth right now and will be like, I would never bail them out. If you laying that pipe down and you're doing, you making her feel good, a woman will, she gonna come through with that bail money quick. That's actually pretty funny.
People do. So I think I'm here right now because these things have slowed down for me. So I was here when I was young, and then I put in effort, and everything changed, and then, you know, time. Some women still like me a lot, but they have to get to know me first, which equalizes attraction. So that's feedback, for men anyway.
It's a good
for women
point,
it's
Becky.
different, but you have to pay attention to the feedback you get, and then look at what kind of person you're getting it from to know where you are. And yes, nothing is a kind of feedback, so if you're getting nothing, that is an answer. But there are things you can do about that. You can self-improve, and you can get to know people. A lot of guys just go after strange women forever, and they're like, why is it not working? It's because you're here when they don't know you,
right,
and you're here when they do know you. So once you get your feedback, identify who you're getting it from. When I got these looks on the street, they were from women in this range, which fits this model. And when I asked women for a number, they told me 8. It all kind of fit together. Let's talk about why this is difficult. Talking about attraction is emotional. Some people just don't see the feedback, some people don't want to admit that they're average, and some people are just delusional. You can say you're a 10 until you believe it, but you cannot say you're a 10 until I believe it.
It's true.
Scale of 1 to 10.
A fat fucking 10.
In the early days of my channel, a month ago, I gave a lot of women ratings. They got a lot of views, especially when I was mean. Women volunteered to be complimented and insulted.
It makes you look like a whore.
I got reported for gender-based violence and...
Yo, I did too! I hate TikTok. That's why I got banned on TikTok Live last week. I was off for a week because I went hard on one of these airhead chicks on the street interview because she was so egregious with what she was saying. I got triggered and I just went in. And I didn't say anything violent, but because I was just saying like, yo, calling her out, someone flagged it. Yo, all right. I just want to know. I've been through that experience, bro.
Even though they volunteered. This guy thought 10 was too high for a literal model. Here's what he looks like. So people see the world a little bit distorted. That's why I made this.
Ryan Gosling being attractive is Hollywood propaganda.
She then says that he's average, by which she means this. I found a bunch of videos like this.
For every one decent looking man, there's like 50 hot girls. Like, it's ridiculous.
Are you on Tinder here? Yeah, it's disgusting.
I try to get around these distortions, but not everyone will. That's why you need this. Some people say,
yo, that chart is actually, if you haven't seen it yet, it's actually pretty amazing what he put together here. So if we walk through this chart, starting here top left, how women see men. Generally, most women see men as on the uglier side, right? Look at where 6 is. 6 is all the way down. Like, they just see men generally on the ugly side. When men see women, men tend to rate women accordingly, like properly, based objectively on their look. And let me see. Oh, and then this is when men see women and are rating them, but these are like guys that have fragile egos, so he's saying that they rate them down to kind of destroy them, knock them down a peg. And then women that rate men here on the middle tier on the left side, women rating men that they're familiar with, they'll give you a bit more of a real reflective number of how you look. And it's because they know you. And there's something about that familiarity that allows for this more accurate number and stuff like that. Anyway, it's really impressive. There's a whole video he does on this, which is really good. So you should watch it.
you need this. Some people say
YouTube title, just look up Whole Math on YouTube. He's on TikTok too. His account's growing. I've been following him for a while now.
Attraction is subjective, but there are some things we all like or don't like, and some things we usually like or don't like, so it's only part subjective. And the way people perceive you is not all about looks, it's about many things, which is also sometimes very personal. For example, you would not believe this, but some people do not want an angry mommy girlfriend.
When was that last time fit?
That's Alex Pierce. She's known for her angry ranting. Some people love it. She's very polarizing. That would be a personal preference in personality. Also, different people value different things differently. I would rather have a 10 here and a 5 here than the other way around. So, judge by...
I think most guys, that's pretty accurate, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as Shorty got a face for missionary, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. Like, and she got other stuff going on. Like, and by that, I mean, just she's caring, she's kind, she's sweet, she's thoughtful. Nothing to do with money. Nothing to do with money. Literally. You know, it's those other things. Can she make life a little easier for me? Be thoughtful, you know? It's not that I say, hey, wash my clothes. I don't need a maid. I'm self-sufficient, you know? But it's the thought that, oh, I came back home and fuck, she just did it to just help out a little bit. She just did the laundry, or she cleaned this up. You know what I'm saying? Even though it wasn't asked. That sense is like, it says a lot. You know what I mean?
Universal and usual preferences, and not personal ones, include everybody in the world in that age.
What do you say? Come back to Radio 92. I'm straight, bro. I'm straight. They gotta call me with a bag, otherwise I'm straight.
Group, and include everything you know about them to get their total value.
Yo, Daniel, thank you, bro.
That's how to judge fairly, but not everyone will do that. So you have to remember how this works and then look for your feedback. Let's do guys first. I said I used to get looks from women on the street when I was up here. That's rule number 1 for guys. If you're getting attention from women who don't know you, you're doing good. That's why very few men get all the attention on dating apps, because very few men look good to women right away.
Right.
Familiarity evens things out, so if you know her pretty well and it's not working, she probably sees you as down here, and you should either...
You gotta be careful though, because if you know her in this chart right here, I think there's a probability that you can get friend zoned. Because if you know her long enough, if she really wants you, she'd make a move, or she'd be open to a move. And if not, and you're lingering around, you can become that friend zone. Never put yourself in a friend zone, fellas. Ever.
And you should either adjust your expectations or work on yourself. And you should work on yourself. I went from here to here and it changed everything. Guys down here tend to think that women are just difficult, but if you make it past this line, you get to be difficult, and I recommend it. This is a real thing someone said to me.
He's not lying, y'all. If you got motion, if you got something going on for yourself, if you, I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Literally, they be throwing the cat, bro, right in my lap, throwing the cat. You know what I'm saying? Years in on radio, industry, and all that stuff. You know, people hearing me in Chicago on the radio. It just, you know, not that I wanted it, but because you become known and all this stuff, and they equate that with success and all these kinds of things. It was very easy to get with someone, to find someone. Oh, you know what? It's a slow Tuesday. Let me just open up my app and see, you know, like who's in my DMs. You know, like it's very easy.
Basically staying at her place, drinking all her wine, hitting on her friends, and she was like, I can't get rid of you. It's a good thing you're so good. I don't actually recommend treating people this way. I'm just saying you can be valued. I will show you how to work on yourself in a video called Self-Maximize coming up. Basically, do this first, find out who likes it, do this next, and try to end up here. Okay, now let's do women. Men have to know when they are here, and women have to know when they are here. I just told men that if you're getting attention from women that you don't know, then you're doing pretty well. Some women think this is true about them too. It is not. This girl is bragging that 108 people are interested in her. She probably thinks they all feel this way. They don't. A lot of men, including me, will give attention to women who we judge as being anywhere from here to here. If I think you're a 4, I probably wouldn't put you higher than here, but I might put you here. You have to know who feels this way about you and who doesn't, and this is how you know. You can't listen to what they say. They'll say anything. You cannot pick who you like and make him keep you. We do not work that way. You have to find out who wants to keep you and pick your favorite one. If you start with this, then you're not filtering out the guys who will make you end up here.
Yeah.
Your level is the best guy who will commit, not the best one in your inbox. A lot of
right. He's and you know, he's giving game to women too. That, you know, is spot on. It's not much for me to add. I mean, that's really a big tip right there.
women hate that advice. They say, I'm not going to settle for less. And that's okay as long as you realize that if you're aiming too high, you might end up alone or with a guy who's got 5 other girls. All I'm saying is you don't want to be her, and you cannot be her just by saying you are. Other people have to agree. That's why we used to have marriage. It was proof of commitment and not just saying it. So you can tell who likes you by how much he's investing in you. That's time, money, energy, commitment. How much does he want to have a public relationship? How much does he want to show you off? How fast does he give up other women for you? If he's not giving you those things, he probably won't. So for men, you're looking at what kind of woman is giving you signs of attraction. Being nice is never going to change that. And for women, you're looking at what kind of man is giving you signs of commitment. And more attraction to him is never going to change that. I think we all know these things on some level, but we just don't want to be honest with ourselves. We don't want to admit where we are. But if you do, that's going to get you the best result. This is what most of us should be looking for. Mm-hmm. So here's those 2 rules I promised you. Number 1, you know how much someone likes you from the energy you get minus the energy you give. Don't expect that to change. And number 2, you know how attractive you are by looking at what kind of person gives you about the same as what they take. So don't give people energy that they don't give back, and then pick from whoever is left. If you enjoyed this video, there's about 1 million ways to support me on my Linktree, and I'm gonna start making music and stuff.
There you go. Whole Math on YouTube. He's got a bunch of dope videos, and he's also on TikTok, and he's growing. He's really popping off. So check him out. Really good video right there. I wanted to share with y'all real quick. All right, let's keep it moving.
Is the designer?
Wait, do I want to do this one or let's go do this one? My boy right here. All right, y'all. We got a new one from The Desirable Truth, the bitter reality of modern dating. This time we're in Texas, Austin, Texas, to be exact. And let's find out what happens in this video from people on the streets. Talk about modern dating.
How much money do I have to make to date you?
More than me.
Which is?
I can't tell you that, but I make, a pretty good penny. Yeah.
Okay. So.
Yo, get out the camera. Look at him. Look at him. What is happening right now?
So, do you think that when you shake ass in the camera and stuff, like men are gonna look at this and be like, you know, that's a girl who I want to make my wife?
I don't give a fuck.
Y'all, hey, these be the same women that do exactly what she did, says exactly what she said in response to the question, and then have the audacity to go on Twitter or make a TikTok dogging men because I can't find a good one to hold me down. I wonder why. Like, you can't have that energy and then turn around and cry about why you can't find the right kind of guy. You can find guys. You can find guys who are going to just throw you in the sleep category, going to throw you in the recreational use category, but can you find the right guy that will make you a wife, hold you down, support you, love you, respect you? We literally witnessed hypocrisy in 4K. You heard me? In 4K.
I don't want these. Man, let me tell you something, baby. I was raised by my father. Fuck you niggas. I date one of you niggas and I keep two in the chamber.
So do you?
Her father failed her. I don't care what you say. Ain't no way a father raises your daughter for her to come out and talk like crazy like this, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
At all times. Fuck you niggas. I don't give a fuck. Talking about wife.
Do you not want to be a wife one day, though?
What's the question? Wait, ask. What's the question?
Do you not?
When I shake my ass, I'm about when nigga want to make her my wife. I don't give a damn. I'm 26 years old. Wife? Yeah.
She acting like this at 26. In 4 years, when she's 30, her whole mentality changes. I promise you, it's one of your first big life your mental changes in life. I promise you, y'all. If you're not 30 yet, when you hit 30, it's like the first time your brain shifts gears. I promise you, your brain will shift gears and you start to see things very differently. Most people, right? Some people maybe not, but in 4 years, bro, I bet you that whole attitude changed. Talking about, I can't find somebody. I need some. I want to be with somebody.
So I've been engaged 3 times, baby. So yeah.
Do you not?
I left.
Do you not want to be a wife one day, though?
When I'm old. When you shake ass.
I'm saying when you shake your ass like that in front of the camera. When you shake your ass like that in front of the camera.
Define wife for me. What you mean? I need to know your connotation of wife. Yeah. Because I'm a lot of niggas' wife. Okay. But I'm a lot of niggas' type.
Do you have a ring?
I got plenty. I got plenty of rings. Bitch, I forgot to put my other pinky ring on. I'm iced out. Let me put the light on that shit.
But has a man ever?
Let me put the ice on that shit. Yeah.
What do you look for in a guy right now?
Bro, that was the wildest in opening to any one of his videos I've seen. I don't know how this man continues to do these street interviews with having so much patience and grace. I don't know. I commend him. I commend him.
What do I look for a guy?
Yeah, what do you look for in a guy?
To be a man. Yeah, literally that.
What's a man look like?
The women know.
So you consider yourself a woman?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so tell me what a real man is then.
Just be one.
They can't even describe it. This is the part that bothers me with the vast majority of all of these anything related to dating shows, podcasts, street interviews, is when people are asked to define something or can they explain something, what makes up a man, what makes up whatever. No one can ever in detail explain or articulate what that is. How do you know what you want if you can't even clearly state what it is you want, bro? It don't make no sense. Yet it makes sense why they don't even get what they're looking for, because they really don't know what it is they want. They can't, I'm a firm believer, if you cannot articulate and explain in detail what it is you want, You don't know what you want. You really don't.
So, if you can tell me what a man is, does that mean I can tell you what a woman is?
Not physically. Just be a good man. Just treat me like I'm a girl.
And how would you want to be treated?
Huh?
How would you want to be treated?
With respect.
What else?
Loyalty.
Okay.
These questions are kind of retarded.
She can't answer the questions, and she got the audacity to say that his questions are retarded. Yo, let me hit. It's been a while since I hit this button, bro.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Why do you think a woman would just say the R word just like that and throw it out?
What? Say what?
Do you think a real woman would use that kind of verbiage?
Verbiage?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Like privilege? I don't know. I'm so confused. Everybody's different. They're touching your shit. Like this.
Do you care about a woman's body count?
I really don't. Honestly, I don't.
Why don't you care?
Because I mean, that's just me. Like, I'm next in line. I don't care about a woman's body count. I got a whole lot of body count, so being a woman, that doesn't really matter, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. He needs to refine that question. If you ask most guys about that, the truth is, if we keep it a buck, most guys don't care if we're talking about a woman that he just wants to smash, recreational use. Guys don't care. I don't care what you did before me. I'm in line. I'm gonna get mine, and I'm gonna keep it moving. But if you ask that question with the under the pretext that this is a woman that you like want a wife, oh, that whole thing changes, y'all. That whole thing changes. So both are true. His response is accurate if we're talking about a guy just gonna hook up. You know, guys don't care. It's what it is, right? It's for fun. Yo. First of all, why I got a warning on TikTok. Your live is flagged for hate speech and hateful behaviors. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued. Guys, hey, if you're on TikTok, just come over to kick.com djmoondawglive. I can't bear to stream on this platform because I don't think I said anything other if it was the R word, but I was repeating what was said in here. I wasn't using it in a derogatory way. We just got flagged. I'm not about to get banned. So if you're on TikTok, y'all, come over to kick.com djmoondawglive. I can't deal with it, bro. This platform is so sensitive. You can't even say things without, I don't know if it's automation, bot moderation, whatever, or someone reported or whatever, but it's crazy. Yeah, kick.com. I'm gonna type it in chat right now for y'all. Kick.com/djmoondawglive. Right there. There's the URL, y'all. It's a streaming platform. So sorry I gotta cut it short if you're on TikTok, but like I ain't about to play with them, man. That's crazy. Sending me a warning. You know what I'm saying? So come on through if you're on TikTok. Appreciate the love. Let's end that live. 1 second, y'all. Cool. Now that we're off, TikTok can suck my dick. I can't stand that fucking platform and how they run shit. All right, we're back.
Even if you want to take her seriously.
It doesn't really matter, brother, because I got a lot of women that I'm ashamed of. So, you know, I don't really care, man. As long as we start off on a clean slate, I don't care.
So what's yours?
What's mine?
Yeah.
I would say over 100. Over 100. Come here.
What are you doing?
Does him having over 100 bodies mean?
How many bodies you got, baby?
You got 100 bodies?
No, I never said that.
You got 100 bodies?
That's what he just told me.
100?
I never said that.
Get your hand off of me.
How old are you guys?
22.
40.
Yo!
That's an age gap.
She has daddy issues.
Is that really the case?
I don't know. I'm just fucking with
Nah, I just like, you know, older men.
So, what made you attracted to a 40-year-old man?
Money.
Personality?
Money.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the truth?
There it is. There it is. The wallet.
So, how'd y'all meet?
My job.
What do you do?
I'm a dancer.
Oh,
okay.
He's a trick. That's why. Don't do this, guys. Come on, bro. He's paying her an hourly rate. Let's keep it a buck.
Yes, he wipes the sweat from his brow.
So money had nothing to do with it?
No. I saw him before he had money.
Did you? I will admit to that. She saw me when I was hanging out with the DJ that was there.
I went up to him first.
So she did come up to me first before she even saw I had money.
How old did you think he was?
I didn't care.
So how do you feel about her being a dancer?
I have no problem with that. You know why? Because the simple fact is that's what she loves to do. She loves to entertain, and she loves that type of attention. I know she ain't gonna go out behind my back, so I'm good.
So if I went to her club and I wanted to get a lap dance with your woman, that's totally okay in your mind?
I literally send dudes to her to get lap dances.
What? Bro, what? He don't okay. The only reasonable way this makes sense is that he don't really care about her. It's strictly for the moment. He's having fun with her. And that's what it is. To say you send men to go to your girl who's a dancer is crazy. You know? Just crazy.
And you don't think that makes you more of a...
No, I'm not a pimp. I'm not a player. Literally, the guys, I'll sit there. She'll come up to me when I go to visit her, they come up to me and they're like, oh, how do you know her? I'm like, well, she's cool as shit. You know, she's a dancer. You know what I'm saying? Just go talk to her. If you want to talk to her, I don't try to be possessive. I'm not trying to be possessive in any way. Because that's the end of the day, I know who she comes home to.
Sex and money short term, exactly. It's for fun, it's for the moment. He ain't care too much. He don't see nothing long term with her. That's the only feasible reasoning for him to send other men to her.
That she could just
or he's a cuck, one or the other.
Find somebody else who's richer, who could do more, who could provide better, and then she'd just use that as a scapegoat?
Absolutely not, because he's already had two dudes that could provide way more than I could provide, and she didn't leave me.
They're white.
You wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
She said they're white. Oh, look who's back.
Don't you hate that when they just run into the camera? Hey, baby.
What's up?
Can I say the N-word?
Nope. You cannot say the N-word. You ain't that cool, nigga. I say it. Nigga, 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 nigga dance here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, what would you rate him on a scale of 1 to 10?
With that big ass cowboy, it's a 0.
Man, you got a big ass head too.
What?
You got a big head?
It do. It's pretty as fuck.
Who lied to you?
Nobody. You. Are you trying to roast? George Lopez? Are you trying to roast?
Yeah.
Felipe? You trying to roast?
Yeah. Shut quick.
You're not even in my tax bracket. I gotta just let it go.
Exactly. I'm way out of your league.
How? Where?
Look at me.
You shorter than me.
That don't mean nothing.
You weigh less than me.
That don't mean nothing.
Your drip ain't dripping.
I look
How
organic.
much money you make?
Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay.
You're taking the L.
My name is Lonnie. For a lot of pussy and a lot of games.
Are you for the
Yeah,
streets?
am I for the streets?
What?
Are you? You outside too, nigga.
Yeah,
You
but I'm
ain't in the
working.
house,
I'm working.
And I'm working too, nigga.
We know what she's working. She's trying to sell that, bro. It's a fire sale in the streets of Austin, and she out there trying to sell it.
I own you, nigga.
Nah.
Fuck you, me, I'll break your ass off too, nigga.
Why you trying to fight me now?
Fight you. I'll fight you. I get one of these niggas to whoop your ass.
Why not yourself?
Why would I fight a man?
You want to be girls want to be equality.
It seems like you got some little. Who broke your heart?
My mom.
I never said that.
That's a lot of bodies.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's 100 bodies?
I never said that.
100 bodies?
Why is 100 bodies bad?
Why is 100 bodies bad?
That's Gross. I like boys and girls, and I don't got 100 bodies.
So we're.
I like boys and girls, and I do not have 100 bodies. That's a lot.
I don't have 100 bodies.
How many bodies you got?
I would say lower than 50.
Alright, that's not bad. Where'd you get 100 bodies from? How many bodies you got? How many bodies you got?
So you'd have fun with him?
How many? Yeah, I would. How many bodies you got?
Probably less than you.
How you know that? I'm a married woman.
What does that mean, though?
What?
Exactly. These hoes be, they be, not you.
What is happening?
What? These hoes be what?
They be playing like.
They do.
Where's your husband?
At home with my kids.
Why do you, okay.
At home with my kids.
So he doesn't care about the fact that you have a girls' night?
No, he doesn't care.
And the fact that you were just up on another random man?
Yeah.
He probably would not like that part.
It's okay.
He gonna see it. This is crazy, bro.
He knows what he got, and he knows that I'm a badass.
He knows that you're coming home to him.
Do a 360.
I don't know who these niggas are, but you fine as fuck. You might get to a nigga tonight.
Yes,
What is
sir.
happening?
Hey, we taking it all, man. We taking it, whatever. I don't care what it is. We taking it, man.
What if that was your wife?
If that was my wife, I would be very disappointed. Like, look at her shorts. Look at her fucking spaghetti straps. What the fuck? If you my wife, bitch, you better be home, and you better be getting the dinner ready, and you better be getting Netflix ready, bitch. Can we fit in watch it? You hear me?
At 22 and 40, do you think this relationship would last without sex?
Yeah.
We actually haven't had sex.
And how long has it been?
2 months.
A little over 2 months.
Why are you choosing?
She's milking him for every dollar, and he's just going with it, bro. This is ultimate simpery behavior from this guy. What is happening? Y'all already know I don't stand for that simp stuff. Like, a guy that displays that behavior, bro, I can't even really respect you, man. Really can't. That a large part of where things are at with how women broadly speaking here, overvalue themselves is predicated or based on how men have simped so hard and gassed women up that shouldn't have been gassed. And it's just become a big cycle right there. You know, guys are so thirsty and so lonely. They see any woman, despite what she looks, and just tell her she's God's gift to this world. And, you know, objectively speaking, she's definitely not, you know, if we put her on the rating thing. And then they just get that overinflated sense of ego and beauty and looks, and then they carry themselves a certain way, and then guys turn around and complain about the dating pool. Oh, she's stuck up. She's a 3. She thinks she's a 10. Well, you know what? Guys helped contribute to that. All the simps.
To wait.
I'm a serial monogamist, and I like to make sure that I know what I'm getting into before I get into it. And then also on top of that,
she ain't giving none.
She has her rules.
Rules like?
I don't want to have sex with a guy for a year after knowing him.
So you...
Bro, she's using that as a way to finesse every dollar. You got to pay me a 1 year's salary before you get any box. Oh, I respect the hustle. She's got it all mapped out.
You're willing, so he has to wait a year before.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have to wait to pay for anything.
This is what's crazy. So she says that, but we already know that I don't really have to wait for a year because it's gotten pretty far to where I could have fucking gotten it already. But anyways.
Don't do that. No, it has not. Stop playing with me right now. Don't do that.
But why make a man wait a year who's already providing for you,
That's just like a personal thing. After my baby daddy,
I'm gonna be real with you. So like.
You gonna be real with him about me?
I'm gonna be real with him about you. So this is the deal. She's used to, like, this dudes that always try to get stuff, and like they think that they pay for it and do whatever they provide whatever, that they feel like they can have whatever they want from the female. And that's what she's been dealing with. And I told her, I said, you know what, that's not what I'm about. And it's really not. I love her. I love her kids. You know, we have fun and everything. You know.
How many kids?
She has 2. I have 2.
Okay.
And
it makes sense.
The deal is like straight up.
It makes sense.
And I'm not saying that it won't last that it's gonna last the whole year, and it's not gonna last the whole fucking year. But the truth is like, I'm more into it about the ending of it, not just the sex part of it.
Is it his job to provide things monetarily in the relationship as a man?
I don't think we've gotten to that point yet. I don't think that's anybody's
The answer is yes.
responsibility.
No, and you know what, to be all in real all fairness, I told her that was my point. That was my job.
What's up,
I'm
Bobby?
old fashioned. I'm old fashioned.
Now, if it's your job to do that, what's her job as a woman?
Yeah, what's my job?
To have fun.
Word.
Because if
That's
she's having
nice.
fun, I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think is your job?
I mean, I thought to just be there no matter what.
She doesn't do dishes or laundry.
Okay, first of all, I like washing laundry. I don't like putting it away.
She doesn't like doing dishes or
Yeah,
laundry.
I don't like dishes.
So wait, you guys live together now?
No.
No, I just know everything there is to know about her.
I don't think that's true.
I know for the fact that she loves women. She likes to have fun.
Facts.
She likes to get lit.
Word.
And she loves to fucking have materialistic things, but she likes to get it on her own.
Yo, you know what? Him saying that she likes women, I bet you women don't have to play that 1 year game that she's stuck on the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, there we go. Talk to me nice.
Which just means that, you know, it comes out of my pocket and into hers and then she buys it.
That's crazy. A wild one from the Desirable Truth. Make sure you follow my man on YouTube for more of his street interviews, which are always entertaining and don't disappoint, man. Oh, shit. That's crazy. All right. I think I got through. Yeah, I did. We got through all the videos that I had lined up for today. Yeah, man. What y'all think about some of the stuff? How many of y'all been here from the beginning? Bobby, what's up? Tugger, what's up? See a whole lot for real. There's some kind of delay on Kick for some reason. I'm not sure why. Lot of stuff. If you missed any of what we did on today's live stream, y'all, by tomorrow, stream highlight clips will be posted up on YouTube at djmoondawglive, which is where you can catch up all the live streams. You can check the whole live stream, or I chop them up and I put up the highlights, basically cutting out each of the sections of the different content that we went through and checked out, so you can watch them in kind of like shorter things. So definitely check out djmoondawglive. The party continues over on kick.com djmoondawglive. I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. I'm probably gonna take a little bit of a break though, get some food, and then maybe come back. I think is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Make us laugh. I'll have videos going up tomorrow. And I need to go through my IG DMs. I got so many videos people sent me. Maybe we'll do that on the next live stream. And do that on the live, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Goju said, more vids now. Chill, bro. Chill. No breaks allowed? What kind of slave labor is this, bro? Jeez, y'all over here going crazy. What are you gonna eat? You know what? I thought out some ground beef. I'm just gonna make a burger. I'm gonna make a burger, and I don't even know what I'm gonna have for the side, but I gotta get my protein in. So I'll do that, and then we'll kind of go from there. I should stream that as a cooking live stream or some shit like that. You know what I mean? 24-hour stream, y'all gotta hit them goals. Speaking of which, if you're on IG, before you leave, y'all, make sure you come through kick.com djmoondawglive. Shit, if you guys enjoyed the content, you want to bless your boy, any of the reels make you laugh, get you through a day, and you want to support, you can always bless the Cash App, and that's $djmoondawg. Actually, it's right below me right there, and I'll shout you out, show you some love. I'm gonna kill the IG stream though. We'll be back. Well, I don't know when. Tomorrow's Thursday, Friday perhaps. But I'll have some more reels going up tomorrow and Friday, I believe. All right. Instagram fam, much love. If you want to keep hanging out, come over to kick.com djmoondawglive. And then there was just us. Chef Moon. I be cooking for real though. Y'all playing. Like I cook for real. So there's that. Yo, I can't believe that. I gotta kill. Are we still live on? We're still live on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, for those of you that are still there, we're going over to Kick for a second, and then we'll kind of plan out the rest of the night. So come through. Much love.